keeping the First Amendment alive. We are WEBR, Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.
You on beat with DJ OHLOW. This is Black Indian in the house, Cypher. We killed it. Love, check it out. Peace.
Yo, what's good, DMV? This is K Beta. Right about now, I'm here inside to join my man DJ OHLOW. Listen.
Okay, that's you, Dimes. Peace, this is On Beat with OHLOW. All live beats by Dimes now. What made you want to get the MPC, man?
So, a lot of only the cats in the loop really know. I used the name Dimensions like 25 years ago when Face and I would both do production for Organic Symmetry. I produced Choke Up and These MCs on First Contact. So I always did production. And then Lifestyle Life and...
What'd you use back then?
The MS1, and we had something called like a SU10, a Yamaha. We had the 8-track Tascam, and we was doing it all by hand. And then as we graduated into the studio thing, Face got the studio stuff going. And so since I've always been around consummate producers, I stopped worried about touching the buttons and just started kind of like overviewing. I started Quincy Jones, putting the Quincy Jones on the arranging, and I'm more focused on that in the writing aspect, right? And so same thing with Theory. It really was no need. I had a ASR 16 plus and a ASR X, and
what happened to all these things, man?
They crashed, and then at the time, dropping another 1,500 on the equipment or something like that. When I had, my name is Six Shooter. I got 6 boys, so I had kids and family to take care of, and also when I had equipment, I would get so absorbed that hours would fly by, and I'm still sitting at a 90-degree angle, tapping away. Kids I'm starving signs on cardboard, and I'm still, so I know how possessive I get when I started, so I just chilled, and Theory is one of the greatest producers, so
indeed.
I was in good hands, and we did the ARK and all of that. And then in 23, both of our moms passed 12 days apart, and I had writer's block for almost 2 years. I wrote I penned my first verse in my head last week, and my mom, that passing and that moment of grieving and not being able to express myself through words, Theory had been egging me to get a piece of equipment for the longest, and so I got it before we left for Africa, but I didn't touch it until like March, and then he gave me some tutelage to so I can hit the ground running on how to operate it. And it's coming up on a year now. So all these beats that you hear have been done within the last year.
That's what's up, man.
Yeah. That sounds dope.
Thanks.
And you bought the best one too, man.
Yeah, I love this machine, man.
Yeah.
And so the last time, I was touching equipment, it was zips and scuzzies and right. So now when you get something where they done worked out a lot of the kinks,
man,
and it's more intuitive, and so it just gave me a freedom, man, that and not being able to write, not being I would eke out hooks, but not being able to fully express whole 16s or 24s about a subject. I never really got nervous about writer's block because I've been doing this for so long, but 2 years is a long time. So yeah.
That's what's up, man. RBI just walked in.
What it do, man? Very happy to be here, man. Very happy to be here. What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? What's happening? The legendary OHLOW. What's happening?
Respect, man. What's up, baby? What's your son's name?
His name is Haran.
Haran?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, he's beautiful, man.
Thank you, bro. Thank you, bro.
He said it's 15 months, huh?
15 months.
Yeah.
DJ Doctor Hughs.
Yeah.
That's his name for right now.
And how many kids do you have now, man?
My only solo.
Oh, this is your first child?
Yeah.
No way.
They just came into
respect,
to the fatherhood.
man. Yeah, that's what's up, man. Yeah. You're gonna have fun, man. Yeah, it's a lot of fun, man.
It's a lot of learning about self.
Enjoy this time.
Yeah.
Of course, everyone says it. Everyone says it. You know, I got so many brethren that are in the hip hop community.
Yeah, we already moved in. Yeah.
Right. Well, you know, Dimes and my man Daltone. I think I probably have the most fatherhood conversations with these two and my man DJ New. We have a lot of fatherhood conversations.
I mean, you already know, man. It goes fast.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I think
There's
he
no
wants to say
filter.
something. He's really clamoring for this mic. You gonna say something?
Yeah.
Man? Don't break the mic, man. What you gonna do? What you got to say? You got to say. What you got to say? You silent now? You clamming up? Oh, we want to eat the mic, huh?
Why don't you put the headphones so you can hear? You know what I'm saying?
Come on, let's put the headphones on, son. Come on, hot Doctor Hughs. You know what it is? He's used to grabbing my mics.
Yeah.
You know, while we out doing stuff and holding it to his mouth like he can get busy with it. And this is not something you can control. You're a part of an ensemble today, brother. You're not DMC right now, right? You got to be Russell Simmons, okay? You got to hang out.
You getting this David Ruffin on.
Right.
RBI, tell us, man. What do you got? You have a lot going on, man. I always see you have something popping off every weekend, man.
Oh man, I'm trying to keep it like that. You
Yeah,
know?
that's what's
I just
up,
did
man.
a fundraiser. As a matter of fact, the brethren Dax Coley threw me a alley oop. It's my second year working with Eden Elementary School, and we did a 90s party last night. Last year was
That's
an
what's
80s
up.
party, and last night was all 90s party. And of course, this is the universal. You know, this is not a hip hop, it's not a reggae, it's not an R&B, it's not a pop, it's everything.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
I would have loved that.
Yeah,
That's
so-
the 80s too.
Yeah, we had a great time.
Where was that?
This was at Eden Elementary School in DC.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, pretty dope, man. But otherwise, man, I'm just trying to keep my ideas afloat. You know, doing stuff that I've been responsible for, but also doing stuff that I'm working with other people on. So I still continue to work with Words, Beats, and Life. I still continue to work with the National Hip Hop Museum. Also do my WPFW thing. Can I say that here?
Yeah, of course, man.
Okay.
Yeah, it's the same. It's just, you know, no cursing, no call to action, and
Okay.
no selling. That's it.
Right.
You can say
Okay.
whatever you want. Yeah, man.
Yeah. So yeah, see, I'm still over there at PFW. I've been working with Master G from Sugar Hill Gang for about 4 years now, and we've been doing a radio program together, podcast radio program. I do this thing called the Cray Convention, usually once a month, but we do pop-ups too, and that's like it's meant to be a convention experience using independent vendors, independent artists, independent visual artists, and producers. So,
And where is that exactly?
Usually we do it at Anacostia Art Center
Okay.
every last Sunday of the month. Like I said, we've been doing pop-ups and stuff too. Like we were out here not too long ago at Crescendo for Unbreakable, which my man Monk, he does B-boys, he has a B-boy tournament. So we've done pop-ups, in different places. We'll do pop-ups anyway, as long as it seems like it's interesting and kind of worth the while of ourselves and the customer base who may be there, who may be looking for what we have. And I say we because I carry it like a traveling pop-up conglomerate of independent vendors. So myself, Black Ink, some of you guys may know Black Ink. He's a legendary producer, but he's also one of the top record vendors in the area. My man LaVelton, who was down with a crew back in the day called The Knights. He goes by Beetz by 6. He's a producer as well. He usually has a really dope stash. My man DJ Two Tone Jones, everybody knows him from Shaolin Jazz fame, but he has a lot of collectibles that he likes to bring out. And so the original core is these guys plus my man Gadget. Everybody knows Gadget. So Gadget has a thing called VinylCon DC. And recently we added two new guys that kind of, because they've been consistent and they've been supportive and I trust them. It's just as far as being part of our core, because we invite other people too, but the core, my man Pro Chi, some of you guys may know Pro Chi, and my man DJ Doug, and a lot of people know DJ Doug. He has a thing called 12,000 flavors, 1,200 flavors, he's been really doing some really dope stuff.
That's what's up, man. Shout out to Dub, man.
Yeah. So you know,
shout out to all the DJs you just mentioned. Yeah, I mean these are all guys. And look, I made a statement earlier, man, and I need you to clear it up.
Okay.
Because I don't want to be a liar. You know what I'm saying? So earlier I said that you are, as a DJ, you've been on radio playing hip hop the longest in this area. Am I correct to say that?
Probably, yeah. Consistently playing,
consistently,
yeah. Like no gaps, you know,
no gaps.
Yep. There's been people that have been in radio longer,
right?
But I started again in 2005, and it's 20 years, you know, 20 years straight doing hip hop, playing hip hop. And the ironic thing.
Wait, so hold on, you took a break before 2005?
Yeah, because I was doing stuff in different places. You know, I started as an intern at PFW when I was like 17, 18 with this cat named X-Man. And that lasted till about 96.
Okay.
In 96, 97, I started my own stuff, excuse me, over at WHBC at Howard University. My man Bourne, we had a show over there. And around the same time, I snatched a time slot with my man Most Dangerous over at University of Maryland.
Most Dangerous. Shout out to that brother right there. What happened to him? He passed away.
No, he's still around.
Whoa. Oh, yeah?
He's still around. Matter of fact, we celebrated New Year's together this year.
All right.
Yeah. He just...
I didn't mean to say it like that.
Nah. Because it's other people he may be thinking about. But most just, you know, he melted into his regular life, you know. But
if I'm thinking about the same brother, he used to do a lot of stuff on U Street.
Yep.
Right? Okay,
He's still around. He just
disappeared, man.
Yeah,
at some point.
You know, the game does what it does, and he has a family. You know, he got boys. You know, he got a wife. You know, so he became a.
Well, then give that brother my salams, man.
Oh, for sure. Always man. A cool brother, man. Peoplescom.com. He's still doing web hosting and stuff.
Yeah.
You know?
Oh, okay. That's what's up.
But what was I saying? We were doing University of Maryland for probably about 5 years together, from like 98 to 2003.
Yeah.
And then I got the call for PFW in like late 2004, and joined them. Got things going in. Yeah, so
January. There was no gap though.
Well, there was a 2-year gap. If you say from like 2000.
Oh, you're saying 2003 to 2005?
Yeah.
Wow, with 2 years ain't nothing, man. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you know, I mean, to be transparent and not to be, you know, self-aggrandizing like that. You know what I mean? But yeah, 20 years straight, man. 25, playing that hip hop, man. You know, and just trying to do it right, being progressive about it, not being stuck in yesterday. You know, paying tribute and always acknowledging what we've done collectively as a culture from yesteryear, but also looking to try to see how we can expand and shine some light on some new folks that's doing what they do, because they're keeping things moving. As a matter of fact, 2 things I'll say, like, because we always represent the DMV, and the DMV's always been underrated. So I always shout out the DMV, but I've been checking this cat out from Louisiana named Lareezy. Young dude. He's ridiculous. Like he's exciting to listen to.
MC?
Yeah, he's very exciting to listen to as a rapper. You know, of course the DJs and producers is out there too, but.
Well, let me ask you in that. So you said DJ and producer. Let's just talk about the people who've been involved in the beat conductors.
Okay.
Right. Mm-hmm. Who do you look for that's making music in the DJ producer aspect of it?
You mean from beat conductors or just in general?
In general, I mean anyone, but I'm in the beat conductors too.
Some of my favorites have been rocking with beat conductors. As far as like long time association that I've always rocked with, Crayola, Choppy, Theory. You know what I mean? Like Mr. Forge. You know, like I've been hip to them for a very long time.
So you mean when you say Mr. Forge, you talking about his son?
Well, I mean Mr. Forge too, because he get busy with it too.
Yeah.
But
First Spawn.
First Spawn. I mean, you know, I was just talking about as far as lineage in terms of time, because I mean,
no doubt.
The newer guys, everybody that's been rocking with beat conductors is fire. You know what I mean? It's fire.
Spawn is kind of like that old vet. He kind of a vet too, though. He's been around like since an embryo. You know what I mean?
I hear that. I just known his dad for a long time, man, and he's always been solid and dope. But beyond that, Who am I really checking for right
Theory,
now?
what about Theory, man?
No, of course. Theory is the OG of all OGs. You know, for me, when it comes to like folks that's really still doing it. I met Theory in '93.
Yeah, from the same squad.
Yeah, from Howard's campus, rolling with what was the name of this crew back then? Was it the Urban Knights?
Yep.
Yeah. So him you was in that group Los? Yeah, and was Tricks? Yeah.
Yeah, that's what they combined.
Later of Mass Influence. Yeah.
They were freestyle fanatics first.
There you
when
go.
They combined.
There you go. There you go. There you go. Yeah.
They became the Urban Knights.
I was like 17, man. Come on, you know what I'm saying? I think my recall is pretty cool, you know, like. But yeah, I'm Theory's one of the longest outside of the guys I came up with, like with Slim Cat and Blackberry Jones, and my man Black Ink. I've known Theory as a producer probably longer than anybody else who's still doing it. You know, everybody else kind of like came and went.
One of the best, man.
Oh yeah,
Theory.
without question.
Without
and he's
question.
always growing too. You know.
Yeah.
So speaking of Theory, I mean, word on the street is that he produced a joint for.
Hold on, real quick. I just want to make this point.
Nah.
Theory had this. He had this.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we don't want to put that out there.
All right.
I just wanted to
It's
say
even
real.
more special than that.
All right.
I just want to say real quick, if we can find this song, man, I used to love this song. It was on this tape, you know, one of the demo tapes, where they was scratching Craig Mack, Turn Your Body into Anti-Mac.
Oh yeah,
man.
Yeah.
And that beat.
That's fire in the mountain and all that time, right?
Yeah,
That's Neptune.
Woo.
Yeah, that
That joint,
That
joint will go now.
classic. Yeah.
Woo, man! I heard that. I was like, yeah, he know what's up. Nah, he know what's up.
That was produced by Theory.
Yeah. I just wanted to slide it in before we moved ahead.
Hey, yo.
No, I mean, look, Theory got a lot of joints though. That's the thing. You know what I'm saying? It's not just one or two.
What I'm saying is, this is an old joint from like '93 that I always remembered. You know, to this day.
He's made some bangers and some hits. Yeah, that's my guy. Yeah.
No, he's Theory. That's the thing too.
That's
Is
my guy,
his
man.
sound is timeless.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? No disrespect to my brother right here, because we've been playing some ill beats all night. You know what I'm saying?
Let me say one more thing about Theory, just from my like POV. Theory's achieved things that I like to see other artists do. Is he has a sound that's attributable to his ear and his sensibilities, like things that work for him. The way he mixes stuff, the sounds he uses. Even though he'll show a range, it still feels like his work, you know. So I do think that's a notable thing to acknowledge, you know, because I can hear other people's stuff sometimes. I can't tell over some time, and that may be an advantage to them. But I think in the longer run, to have certain continuity throughout your stuff, I think it matters. Yep.
Yeah.
Can I speak?
Go ahead, brother.
Yeah. Man, I came into the game with Theory back in '92. We were a group, me, him, and Dwayne Talley, D-Man. Yeah, we were called the Freestyle Fanatics. He had a trigger sample at the time. He had a mic hanging over in his laundry room. And let me tell you something, man. From that day I first met him, and he put on beats and I started rapping, we were like a movement. But I want to say this about Theory. I don't know if y'all heard Ain't No Love, like in Harder City. We had a deal on the table, and we had some people from New York representing us. They had us in the Source magazine as Live Society with a band. But his music was stolen. His backpack was stolen. And everybody know, but people that knows that his music, just the way he produced it, ended up on Biggie's album.
Really?
Yeah, yes. A lot of people don't know that, but
And Big told Puff to sign.
Yeah. So
Theory, he's never said anything about this before.
Well,
man.
he's got a lot. He's humble, but I mean, as my brother.
Over time, you learn to not count any chickens before they hatch.
Right.
It's almost feeling like you jinxed it. You just kind of keep things to yourself and keep pushing.
No, you're right.
Yeah. So I just want to bring the juvenile relation just to stuff he's done, and even as a musician playing improv with the band. So I just want to give big kudos to my brother. He produced my first.
Indeed, yeah. I mean, he deserves all of it, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's right.
He's my big brother too. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot. You know, and it's one of those things where he wasn't even trying to teach me.
Right.
You feel me? It's because he's just.
That's how he is.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, he's just that guy, man.
Yeah,
He's just that guy. Even about fatherhood, you know, he's a great father to his daughter and everything too. You know what I'm saying? He taught me a lot. When I had, because my first 2 born were boys, so I was happy, you know. And then my 3rd seed, I was ready. I was sure it was gonna be a boy. You know what I'm saying? What? I just had 2 boys coming on 2 boys.
Oh, you had a girl?
I had a girl, man. Changed my whole life.
And it's a whole different perspective, right? It's a different type of parenting too, I would assume.
Everything. Just the thing that broke me down, and I'm gonna just end it on this. Changing boys' diapers, cool. This is me.
Yeah, I got to think about. Yeah, I feel the exact same way. The exact same way.
The other one, it was a problem. It was a problem right away. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So that's what I'm saying. You know, like that's when I start to understand things a little bit better, man. But look, our time is up, man. I appreciate everyone coming out. I want to give everyone a chance to plug themselves and let people find them. Dimes, if people wanted to find you online, where can they find you?
You can catch me at The Real Dimensions on IG, Bad Human Art House as well, Bad Human _Art House. That's for the company, badhuman.com, BADHUMN.com for all things Bad Human Art House. That includes Dimes, Meridian, ARK, etc., Rob Bread, the whole thing.
Respect. I appreciate you coming out, brother. This is a great time. Brother Los.
Oh, man.
If people wanted to find you, where can they find you?
Yeah, if you want to find me, Brother Los, and in my music, you just type in Brother Los. But in terms of black independent media covering the DMV, it's U Street TV Media on all, and then it'll give you all my platform at UST._TV on Instagram and UST space TV on Facebook. But just U Street TV Media, you'll see what we got going on. We do weekly events and things of that nature.
Respect. Yeah, I appreciate you coming out, brother. Next to you, Imp the Great. I hope you had a good time today, brother.
Yeah, man, it's so much. I mean, I'm learning so much about the DMV and the hip hop and everything. Yeah, this Imp the Great, aka Imperator.
And if people wanted to find you online,
yes,
just let them know.
Rap. YesIStillRap.com. Real easy to remember. Yes, I still rap. Sometimes people would get sarcastic and ask, "You still rap?" So I said, "All right, I got one for them now." Yeah. Yes, I still rap.
That's what's up, man. Yeah. That's what I was saying, man. That domain right there is money. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Brother DJ RBI. I appreciate you coming out, man. This is, for me, this was this is a highlight. You know what I'm saying?
Thank you, bro.
Because
I always appreciate you, man.
I was telling these brothers earlier, when I was a kid, how much I looked up to you. I still do. I'm not saying like it's different, but as a DJ and now, everything as a human being. You know what I'm saying?
Likewise,
a person.
bro.
You always showed me mad respect, and I always had nothing but respect for you. So yeah, I appreciate you coming out.
Thank you, man. And look, it was a pleasure. I was like, I'm free Sunday. I can come out. You know what I mean? So like, I just got to load up the whip and bring Lil Man with me. You know what I'm saying?
That's beautiful, man. I'm glad you did, man.
Yeah. Hey, it's always a pleasure, man. And it's funny. I was just talking to Dimes a couple of days ago about how much respect I got for you. You know what I'm saying?
Respect, brother. Respect.
So yeah, man. I guess right now, Instagram will be the best way to reach me. If you're looking for a contact. I have a website domain that's in construction. It's AKA.RBI.com. It's called AKA.RBI.com because usually my moniker would be like Ron Brown, also known as RBI. Yeah. So that's called AKA.RBI.com. But otherwise, it's DJ_RBI on Instagram, and you can find everything else that I'm doing on there. I got tags for everything on there: the Cray Convention, the museum, the Words Beats of Life, the hip hop and comic book blog I got called Boom and Power. All that's on there.
That's what's up.
But look, last thing I want to say, I want to give one more props to Theory because we in the Theory Love Fest, But his DJing is underrated. He's really dope.
Oh yeah, no, that's something else, man. We can't, that's a whole nother conversation right there, man.
Mm-hmm. And DJ Doctor Hughs in the building, he getting a little fussy, but want to say something, man? Now you claiming up. All right, all this fuss you got over here. Say thank you, OHLOW. Thank you, OHLOW.
Thank you, man.
Yeah, man.
He gave me the look. It's all good, man.
For sure. Yeah, man. Yeah,
the
man.
Beetz.
Hello.
Respect, man. I appreciate you coming out, playing Beetz.
No doubt.
You know what I'm saying? Fighting traffic.
Hey, man.
And if people wanted to find you online,
The best place to go would probably be IG, the Beetz 419, Beetz BEETZ 419.
and now you're DJing too, huh?
Yes, sir.
So it's the same thing. If
Yeah.
people wanted to find you, and
Yeah.
okay, yeah, that's what's up.
all encompassing. Yeah.
That's what's up, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you got any extra gigs, man, throw them my way. You know what I'm
Hey,
saying?
man, I'm trying to. Let me not say I'm trying to get gigs, because that's a whole nother. DJing for hire has never been my thing,
Yeah.
and I'm learning to expand. So
Yeah, but there's
I might-
money in it, brother. You know what I'm saying? It's all about your network, man. You know what I mean? If someone needs a DJ,
Yeah.
you know, you got the equipment, you got the beats, you know, and then you have the music too. All that stuff, man. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man, you got that Killer Man to 3,000. I need you to play that jump.
And that's exactly why I don't DJ for hire. No, but I mean, I get out my own comfort zone. Eventually, I might be out there, but like
You know
stuff
what?
like this is better.
It's
for me.
gonna change though too, man. Like that ratchet is starting to fade out. You know
I
what
actually
I'm
like the
saying?
ratchet, to be honest with you. I just, you know what I'm saying? I respect it, but at the same time, it's like, I believe in a balance. Like,
Yeah.
I remember when I was like in college, like anything that wasn't boom bap or, you know what I'm saying, anything commercial, I kind of just frowned on. But as I got older, I just appreciate the balance. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, I'm not delving like all the way into the deep end of ratchet, because there's certain things I got to shake my head at. Like, nah, that ain't the move. But I try to have some type of
But
balance.
there's a shift, man.
Oh,
I
yeah, no,
feel it,
definitely,
You know what I'm saying?
definitely.
I see it. I hear it. You know.
Definitely.
So yeah, that's what's up, man. I appreciate everyone coming out. This is on Beat with OHLOW. All Loud Beats by the Beetz tonight. And then this last segment, we got some joints by DIMES. I appreciate you coming out and playing some
Thank
of
you,
these
sir.
joints. Yeah, it was dope, man. I hope you can come out and do it again.
Yes, sir.
What we need to do is we need to have a show where we have just people who've got the MPC, the Kai MPC, and have them all line up right here and play beats back to back to back. You know what I'm saying?
I can help. I like to help set that up. I got some killers.
Yeah, let's make it happen, man. Yo, we need some more killers for the battle.
Okay.
So send them, yeah, man, because you know, I no disrespect to any of the producers that were in the battle or whatever, man. You know what I'm saying? But we need some of these guys to step up, man. What'd you think about the battle? You weren't even there. Nobody was there. Huh?
I wasn't
None of y'all were
I
there.
couldn't
Ah,
make it.
man.
I
I seen clips.
I seen the
Yeah.
clips, and I've been listening, but I don't want to talk my mess. I want to come out and play.
All I'm
I
saying-
I don't want to do the battle.
Look,
thing.
I'm just saying that whoever we get for the battle, they got to be dope.
That's right,
That's all I'm
that's
trying
right.
to say, man.
Hey,
You know what I mean?
The thing is, I kept seeing it's good you took Fifth, Crayola, Chop, and made them judges, right? But it started to feel like it's like battle rap. It's like, you know, it's a couple of new cats, but it's still gonna always be Boot, Lux, Goods. Like that first, it's something about that first Beat Konductaz team that I see Spawn, I see a couple of them, but like Soul City's really nice.
Yeah.
He's really nice. But I felt like if those guys was in it,
Well, that's what
it
I'm
would
saying.
be the same outcome as it been before. One of them would take it instead of it being.
And that's
like,
fine. There's nothing wrong with that. There's nothing wrong with that.
Well, in a way, it's nothing wrong with that. We see the progression amongst the vets, but you want to see the progression amongst the new crop.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, and that's cool too. You know what I'm saying? But I'm just saying that the youngsters got to step it
Yeah,
up.
that's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah,
That's what it comes down
right,
to.
because you're going to always end up falling back on the vets if you
Yeah.
don't. You know, that's my point. You know, we want to pass the torch. Believe me, we do, but we want to make sure we pass it to consummate people. You know what I mean? Like, I don't really know anybody about ilk, especially as MCs or whatever, like, that feel indifferent. We just want to make sure that when you give somebody that stamp or that cosign, that they're gonna really, you know, take it to the next level. Because the one thing about doing it when we did it is we did it when it wasn't cool. So we have a real, genuine passion for this. That's why we're still doing it. You know what I'm saying?
Indeed.
Okay.
Respect. I appreciate everyone coming out. This song Beat with OHLOW. We got to get out of here. Peace.
Keeping the First Amendment alive. We are WEBR, Fairfax County's cable access and internet radio station.